I'm Dr. Angela McBrady of DoctorFlute.com, and today's flute tip is on getting better low notes with Taffanel and Gaubert number 8. Now, we all can have trouble getting our low register, but all it takes is just steady practice, regular and steady practice. I was just playing movement 5 from the American Suite by Bruce Stark. It's called Street Beats, and it depicts New York City in the AM, it's called. And so there's all these staccato notes going high, going low. I was playing, what did I get down to? A low C and E flat, and they're all staccatoed, some on the offbeat. If I don't work on my low notes, they would not come out. And if I am out of shape at all, low notes are the first thing to go. And I mean really are low notes, E flat, D, D flat, and C, and low B. But there's an exercise that I like to do regularly that can help with those low notes. And it's not just for low notes, and it goes up higher, and it's great, but I like to work on this particular exercise and just 2 sections of this exercise specifically to get my low notes. And that's Taffanel and Gaubert number 8. And number 8 is working with the arpeggio. So technically it's doing this. And just going higher and higher through the arpeggio. And it gives you different keys, so you can do the minor arpeggio, the augmented, the diminished, and then it's any arpeggio. No, it just stays all with C, E, and G. So you're doing different key signatures with this arpeggio. Now, that is how the exercise goes, but that's not how I work on it. When I work on it very methodically, very slowly, and very carefully, because I'm thinking about how to focus my sound on that tiny little staccato low note. So I'm going to start with C, C, E, C, E. Now, if you heard, the more I tongued that low C, the better it got. And I'm a little out of breath because I was holding in so much air to make that C come out. Sometimes the low C is just so difficult for some people to get that it's better just to move on and concentrate on the E and the G after that, and then keep trying the C, but don't stay with low C so long that you get totally frustrated. You can move on and you can move up the scale, but I find working on those really low sounds is the best. If I can get those, man, it makes all the registers sound so much better because I've learned to hold in my air. If I'm holding it in with that low register, I will hold in much more in the upper register. Now I can change the key. I'll put E flat and G flat on. And so forth. That's you can change the key because you can get very bored with just doing C, E, and G all the time. Now that's A. If you go down to B, you're doing D, F, and A, that and all its derivations. And that's a really good one because that gives you your D to work on. I don't find when I'm working on the low register, I don't really care about the high notes, and I'll just kind of keep repeating all these low ones to keep working on my low register. But when you work on it, you're holding in your air, you're precisely thinking about where your tongue is hitting on the roof of your mouth. You're thinking about how much air comes out when that tongue goes ta, which should be very, very little. You're thinking about keeping support and all that pressure built up inside to get that low C to respond. And then when you're ready to play a solo, such as this one, or everybody's favorite cantabile presto in the presto section, when you're doing all those double tonguings on the low register, you're ready to roll. You're not going to have to spend as much time working on those low notes because you've paid the piper ahead of time and you've done your work. And then you'll be very happy with your tone quality as well. So work on your low register. Do it every day because you can never get too much low register work. Work on it every day diligently, and it will pay off big time when you have it in a solo. That's today's flute tip. If you like this video, press the like button, subscribe, comment below, and share it with your friends.